Good morning, guys. So today I will be making a tres leches cake. Tres leches cake is a Mexican style cake that I was introduced to when I used to live in Las Vegas, and it's actually available on mostly all the Mexican restaurants or Spanish restaurants on the West Coast as well as on the East Coast as well, depending on where you're from in the US. But this cake is super easy. It's super moist. So I'm gonna make this cake for a friend of mine, and I'm gonna surprise him with this cake. So there's three steps of this cake, yeah. So you have to make the sponge cake, like a simple sponge cake. But today I'm going to experience. I'm actually going to add a tablespoon of instant pudding filling in there and see how it tastes, how it's going to be like. Because the flavor I'm trying to go with is going to be a banana pudding flavor. So I'm gonna see how that's gonna turn out. I hope it's not gonna make it too heavy. Okay, so you make the sponge cake. After that, you have to, once everything is cooled down, the cake has been cooled. You're gonna make the filling, the milk filling. Basically, it's going to be like a syrup, consistent of evaporated milk, condensed milk. What else? And vanilla extra. Then after that, you're going to make the simple frosting that tops it up. And I think I'm going to also make a filling, like a banana pudding filling. And I want to top it with, those vanilla wafers that they have. I need to go purchase some, but that's my whole process. This cake takes about, to make the cake, the sponge cake is not hard. It's fairly easy and it cooks really fast. To make the syrup is super easy as well. To make the frosting is easy as well. It's just that you have to, I'm gonna have to like make sure I have like enough cool down time to make sure like everything just like, looks all together when I assemble it. So most likely I will finish assembling everything maybe tonight if I have time after work or tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's his birthday anyways. But yeah, so let's make this cake. Feel free to say hi in the chat, say hello, comment where you're watching this from, and then yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. Jonathan Ken, what's up? What's going on? So right now we're going to separate the whites from the yolk. Oh, I just cracked that one a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna remove it. Alright, so I'm going to use 5 eggs, and then I'm going to remove the yolks, separate the yolks from the whites. Then we are going to use the yolk first. We're going to mix it with some sugar, and we're going to cream it until it has like a pale yellow consistency, color to it. So that's 5 eggs. Let me wash my hands. Okay, let me try to remove this little yellow yolk that has fell from it. I mean, it's not a big deal if there's just like a little bit of yellow yolk in there. It's just that I want it to be very white once I once we make it foam, because we're gonna make like a mousse, not like a mousse, but like we're gonna like whisk this until it becomes like a mousse. So I'm making the tres leches cakes, guys. Tres leches cake. It's a Mexican style cake. Leches means three milk. It's a milk cake. It's like one of my favorite cakes to make. It's like super delicious, very easy to make, um, very moist. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna keep this and put this on the side. Then we are going to use this right here, and we are going to mix the egg whites with some sugar until it has turned into this like pale yellow, and kind of like becomes creamy. So if you have your headphones on, it's going to be kind of loud because my machine is a bit loud. So the make sure you guys put your volume down. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotta put this thing on first. Okay, so we're gonna mix this on medium. Let's see. Once that's mixed, once that's mixing, right? I'm gonna wait about like 20 more seconds. Then I'm going to add the sugar slightly. Just like add the sugar. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We got Netherlands in the house. That's awesome. Somebody said I would drink this raw, Rocky style. I remember watching that movie when I was young, and I was thinking, God, this guy is drinking raw eggs. That's crazy. But apparently it's good for you. But I've never actually tried it, and I don't think I've ever tried it, to be honest. So we're gonna let this mix for about maybe like 45 seconds. Then we're going to move to the next one. Alright, so now we're going to add vanilla extract, or a little bit of oil, a tablespoon of oil, and a little bit of milk. Wales in the house. We also got England, Manchester. Hello, neighbors. I was in Wales, I think 3 weeks ago. That place is absolutely nuts, though. I mean, so crazy. I never been to Manchester. I really want to check out Manchester one day. Watch a football game or something. Alright, so once you reduce your speed, then we're going to switch to an egg white. I'm going to mix this a little bit. Here we go. We just like make sure that it's nice. Alright. Okay, so that's a really good consistency here. I'm going to clean the whisk, and then we are going to start with our egg whites. Okay. Let me turn this off, and then we're gonna remove this. Wash this, and then we're gonna do it. Alright, I just finished washing this, the whisk, and then we're gonna move into the egg whites. Manchester is good. The Leeds is fantastic. As is Liverpool. That's awesome. I heard a lot of good things about Leeds. Honestly, every cities that I go to, all towns that I go to in England, I just want to check out. For the very first thing I want to do is always want to make sure I eat some type of like fish and chips from that place, like a local fish and chip spot. Then I always want to see a cathedral. You know, like what's the cathedral there? Like a main cathedral, and just like check out the architecture. And then, alright, so this one here, I wanna have to hold it and do it so that I have more mobility, because this doesn't fit for it. But let me try if that works. Alright, so let's see. 1 minute. Okay, so let's do the egg whites. Let me hold on. Let me make sure I got my sugar ready. Because we're gonna add 1/4 of the sugar. Let's see. Alright, so I got that. Okay, so I got my sugar ready here. We're gonna make sure that, We mix this for about 1 minute. I always have to get used to this, like UK plug. You have to put this thing on first, and then you have to put this one on. All right. So we're gonna mix this for about 1 minute. There's someone from Cambridge that's awesome. I love going to Cambridge. There's some really good food there. I mean, the school is like so amazing. People come to there. Is there a school? Yeah, there's a school there. It looks like the school from Harry Potter. It's very nice. And one of the best restaurants that I've so far since I went to the UK is in Cambridge. It's a restaurant called that's owned by a English and Thailand couple. And the cuisine there is delicious. So we're going to mix this for 8 minutes. And we're going to gradually add our sugar. Oh, I guess this worked. I never actually did it with this tray, but it works. I just have to hold it. Right, so now we're going to add the sugar. Slowly. Because we're going to keep this, elevated. We're going to keep that. Stop because we don't want to make it too dry. We still want it to be wet. If you keep mixing it, it's going to become looking meringue. And we don't want that. We're just going to keep it a little bit more wet. Soft peak. There we go. Beautiful. Now we no longer need this right here. We're going to use everything with our hands. We're going to fold. So we're going to use this one first. We're going to sift. So we have 1 cup of flour here. Then we're gonna use some salt. Like I said, I'm gonna try something new about adding just 1 tablespoon of banana cream jello powder to see if it's gonna add some sort of flavor. But I know that it's going to add some sort of reaction to the cake. I hope it's not gonna make it too dense. But I'm only adding just 1 tablespoon of it. Right. So this is the 1 tablespoon of the banana flavor pudding. I'm gonna mix it a little bit. Okay. And now we're going to sift. All right. Now we're going to fold everything. We're gonna fold these together gently. And this is the egg, the yolk mixture with the flour mixture, right? Right. Once we have mixing this and we think that it has been combined well, we're gonna fold in our egg whites. Actually, this part, if you wanna use a whisk to do it, that's totally fine as well. But I tend to just fold it in. Let me give it a quick whisk because I can't see some lumps there. And then we're gonna fold in the whites. All right, now let's add the whites. We want to make sure that we use the volume of the egg whites. And then mix in really well, because as you can see, the volume of the actual batter has increased. It's becoming this like soft, silky cream. Almost like a souffle. All right, we don't want to over mix it, so this is fine. Okay, and this batter is practically ready. Looks very nice. I have a few more here. Let me just add this bar right here. That's fine. Okay. Now we're gonna add it on the tray. So I typically don't make in this. I'll typically make it on a deeper dish. But I want to create this sort of mule cake. What is it? A log cake or like bûche. So I can like roll it, because I want it to be like a very thinly very thin cake. So we'll see how that goes. So this should be ready maybe like in 15 minutes, 20 minutes max, because it's not inside a deep dish. And we'll see if this works. I'm just experimenting. Oh, I smell the banana flavor a little bit. That's good. Like I said, I didn't put too much of that pudding, that powder, because I never used it with a cake before, so I don't want to make it too dense. Just want to have just a little bit of banana flavors. All right. Let's spray just a little bit. All right, just a little bit on this side, each corners, and a little bit on this corner. All right. So now that we have it, let's so now we're going to place on the oven, and I'm going to play around and bake it for about let's see, I'm gonna go for like 15 minutes, because again this is super thin. It's about this thick, right? And then after that I'm gonna play around with time. So let me put on the oven, and then we'll come back to that. Let me show you guys. All right, so now we wait. Put a timer on for about this is 10 minutes first, and then after I'm gonna add another 10 minutes. All right, so in the meantime, guys, if you've been watching this whole video, make sure you guys, someone say I'm watching this from prison. Well, hello to you. Wall Walker, nice one. Have I tried Russian honey cake? One of my friends. I haven't tried to make it. No, I have never tried a Russian honey cake before. That sounds delicious. That sounds actually very delicious. I'm gonna look it up and see how it looks like, and maybe I can make it. Thanks for the recommendation, Annette B. Let's see. Yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe, guys, so that, because I'm gonna go live again once the cake is finished, because I don't want to keep you guys live here for about 20 minutes, you know. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, like, you know, say hello, and then I come back to it, and then we'll finish up the cake. Let's see. And then we'll come back, and then if you guys want to see it on the result, we'll let you know, okay? All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the likes. I'll talk to you guys soon.